Alrighty then, how's it going, guys? Just thought I'd do a little video. This is the Kampong Road that leads up to Janda Baik. It's a little bit, I'm not going to say treacherous, but it's a slow road, 100% a slow road, especially on Sunday morning as it is. So probably going to see some sports bikes cruising up here. Hopefully nobody's doing anything stupid, although, you know, there's always that possibility. Just spent the weekend up here. Such a beautiful place, like especially if you're staying in KL. Like Janda Baik is such a lovely weekend getaway because it's just so damn peaceful up here, and you know, just all of the rainforest and everything around. Like, as an Australian, this is something that you don't really get to see unless you travel into the sort of, you know, backyard areas of you know, Asian country. You know, this is easily one of my favorite sort of roads just to cruise down, because it's like you would have to be absolutely out of your mind to try and drive quickly on this road. So, you know, you're driving so slowly, and it just allows you to really enjoy the, you know, the simplicity of this place. You know, this is a place where, you know, the hustle and the bustle of the city just doesn't exist. You know, you got these cute little shops on the side of the road. You got forest on both sides. You know, there are some places where there's like a sheer drop, so if you run off the road you're probably gonna die. But yeah, it's something else. I really love coming up here, and it's cool as well, which is an added bonus. So right now we're up, we're quite high up elevation wise, so there is the temperature's probably, I'd say on average, at least 10 degrees cooler than the rest, or than KL at least. So it's quite nice. You know, it's not cold, but it's not hot. The humidity is nowhere near as bad. I mean, it's still humid up here, but it's a very different type of humidity, because it's not hot humidity. So it's just basically very moist, cool air, which is rather nice. Yeah, the only other downside to this road is that there tends to be some issues with road maintenance, which kind of sucks. And then there's all these, you do get some idiots on motorcycles that will overtake in dodgy situations, which is always frustrating. I mean, I get it, you know, like if you're on a motorcycle, you don't want to be stuck behind a car that's going really slow, but, you know, there are some situations where it's just, you know, it's not appropriate to overtake. And around a corner where you can't see what's coming is one of those situations. But unfortunately, if you're driving on this road on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, you know, you're probably going to see it at least once. I'm not sure if you guys could tell, but like this is one of these things, like you cannot afford to run off the road here. There's a massive ditch on the left. You know, if I had to, you know, do an emergency pull off to the left, then, you know, that's it. I'm going to be stuck, and I'm going to have to be waiting for a tow truck and all the other stuff. So hence, you know, it's not the sort of road that you're going to be driving fast down at all. I gotta say, man, like, I gotta hand it to any cyclists that come up here. This, I mean, you can't tell because, you know, camera and everything, but this is quite a steep road. And, you know, like, for a cyclist to, you know, power all the way up, you know, kudos to you, man. This is gonna take some energy. And so we are officially, at this point, leaving Janda Baik. And we are headed down to the Curragh, which is a highway that y'all know if you check back through my videos. There's a video of me going up the Curragh on my ER6, and halfway up the road to Genting Highlands, which unfortunately my camera ran out of battery halfway up, so it's not a complete video, but there it is. They're always doing construction on that corner back there. This is quite a flood damage prone part of the road. There's also a big pothole coming up that I have to look out for. This is not really the sort of vehicle that is ideal for this sort of driving. I'm currently driving a Kia Forte SX 2014, which honestly I don't like this car very much, especially the fact that it's got this absolutely ridiculous and pointless aerodynamic, in inverted in quotation marks, body kit, which doesn't actually do anything except get scraped on the ground all the time. I swear to God, I mean, I honestly, if I had the money, I'd friggin' rip the stupid body kit off and put a stock Kia Forte body kit on. But of course, you know, mid 2000, you know, like 2010 to, you know, mid 2010s, aerodynamic body kits were the shiz. They were the shizzle McDizzle, and so, you know, there was all these, especially Asian car manufacturers that were putting these, you know, options for stupid body kits, which just. You hit a pothole, fucking bumper breaks off, and you have to get it fixed. And it hasn't particularly dated well, it doesn't look that good, and it's all cracked because it's been hit on the ground so many times. I mean, I feel like I'm driving a stanced car, even though I'm not. Bleh, 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 bleh. But as you can see, undeniably a beautiful road. Perhaps not the best driving road in the world, but most definitely a beautiful road to cruise down ever so slowly. I should mention I have not cracked 40 kilometers per hour once since I started recording this video. Even if I come up here on my motorcycle, I am not driving quickly. Or riding quickly, I should say, and that's the reason why. Lots and lots of blind corners, lots of slippery spots, lots of potholes. We're almost at the end of it now. Oh, there was a pothole there, I didn't see. So to get up here, it's about maybe a 1 and a bit hour drive from KL. It's highway 90% of the way. Well, okay, more like maybe 80% of the way. And if you do ever come up here, if you are driving, especially if you are a tourist and you've rented a car or something, then bear in mind that the Curragh Highway is a very dangerous stretch of highway where there are many fatalities. So you must resist the temptation to speed, because it can be extremely deceiving. In fact, the last time, I didn't record this, but the last time I came up the Curragh on my 750, I came into a corner way too hot because I didn't realize that I was doing 190. Like, it was just because the road is so wide and most of the turns are just so like sweeping. But the problem is that you'll come up and there'll be this this corner which doesn't seem like it's that sharp, and it just sharpens as you go through it. And more than that, there's lots of like corners with, you know, negative camber. So, you know, like it's like the road is trying to spit you off. In fact, I don't know if I ever told the story in one of my other motor vlogs, but coming up the Curragh on my old ER6, I nearly had a really bad high side. I don't know how I managed to save it, but you know, like I nearly high sided coming around a corner, and yeah, it could have been really bad. Like I was cooking when that happened. It was like one of those, if I'd caught it on camera, it would have made the most epic save ever. But there it is. Anyway, so we are pretty much at the end of this road, so I'm going to finish off the video here. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have a good one.